How to create a swap file. I know that it's kind of unusual in Linux to create swap files. We usually create swap disks or swap partitions, but sometimes you can resort to this option to create some swap space. Sometimes you don't have enough space to create new partitions. Sometimes you don't have enough resources to create new disks. So you have some free space and you need some swap space. Technically, it's maybe not ideal, but it will work for many cases. So first of all, you need to find yourself some free space. So let's do something like this, lsblk or whatever the case. Okay, this is not telling me how much free space I have, but I can do the f minus h. So it can be anywhere. You just need to have some free space. As big, well, your free space needs to be as big as the size of your new swap file. I have some space here. It's not ideal to do this in the root file system, but it will work. I'm going to make a small swap file, a 1 GB swap file, just to make things a little bit more snappier in this example, but it can be as big as you want. So I'm going to go to the var folder, create a new folder called, oh, you have to be root to do this, obviously, swap file. And I'm going to go within that folder, okay? Then I need to create a file that is as big as the swap file I want it to be. So if I want a 1 GB swap file, I want to have a file already created as big as I want it to be. So if I want a 1 GB or 1 TB swap file, I need to have a file that's already that size, because the commands we will use will not create the file. They are just going to kind of, in a way, convert the file to a swap file. So it needs to exist. It can be any file with anything within it. Okay, it can be if you have a text file with that it's 1 GB big and 1 GB being as big as the swap file I want it to be, you can use that. But you can use the dd command to create a file for that purpose. So let's use it. So dd, you're going to use zeros. Okay. Because it doesn't really matter what the file contains, so having zeros is fine. It's going to, the output file is going to be, I'm going to call it swap file.swap. Call it whatever you want to call it. Now, to decide to make this as big as we want, so I'm going to call it size equals 1 MB and count 1000. So 1000 times 1 MB, it's 1 GB. Am I doing the math correctly? I think I am. It's not size, it's block size, sorry. It's BS, block size. I think 1000 times 1 MB is 1 GB. Am I doing the math correctly? It's 5 o'clock in the morning and my brain, it's just not doing its best, but I think it is. Yes, it is. Math, right? So it's as big as you want it to be. Yeah, it's 1 GB. Perfect. So I have created a file with basically useless content, which is all zeros, but is as big as I want it to be, and that's what I wanted. Now I'm going to make mkswap. This is a file that creates swap spaces, usually in partitions or in full disks, but in this case, it's going to be our file. I know it's weird, but it works. Now it's telling me the file should have these permissions. I mean, I don't see why not. So fine. And now I have a UID and a path to the file. So can use the UID or the path to the file. It's whatever. So I'm gonna do. So where are we? So it's oh god damn it. Okay, it's going to be var swap file, and it's going to be it's called swap file swp. I'm doing this just to, oh, I missed an S. I just want to copy this because I want to make this permanent on the FS tab. We could use the swapon method like I used in the previous videos about swap partition, swap disks. etc FS tab. Gablamo. I'm not going to make the column straight to annoy all the OCD people. So swap on, swap on minus status. It's not there, as you can see. So swap on minus activates, and now it's there. So this is a cool way to get extra swap space, but you don't have, by some reason or by some limitation, you are unable to give it a full storage device, a full disk, or a partition. There are many reasons to have that limitation or the inability to create that. So basically, you can create a swap file. It can be a permanent solution, can be a temporary solution, can be a temporary solution that it's permanent. If you are unable to create a swap file, a swap disk or a swap partition, you can create a swap file. It will get the job done and kind of work out some situation that you really need some extra swap space, but you are unable to get a disk or a partition going. Get a file system that has some free space, and this will get you going and most likely will make your day better. Like, subscribe, hype, and comment, but please ask any questions in the comments below. I thrive to interact with my community. I love all you guys, but hype, subscribe, release it, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.